All right, see, told you there's a red light.
Yeah.
All right, Robert Curtis from CrossFit South Metro. Today we're gonna go over the Active Pigeon. Active Pigeon is a stretch for mostly like external rotators of the hip and down in the IT band and stuff like that. So what it looks like, I feel awesome. I did Murph 2 days ago. So, all right, so there's 2 reps. The setup for this guy, you're gonna set yourself up basically in a big lunge style stretch. So vertical shin on the front leg, that back leg, you're gonna wanna be on like your toe and have that toe underneath you, okay? The vertical shin aspect becomes very important. Take your hands, generally on your fingertips, because then you can't apply as much pressure, but if you absolutely need to, you can go down to the flat palm. Onto your fingertips, and then off of your back knee, I'm gonna lay this leg as one piece out to the side. Okay, so I'm gonna get onto the side of my foot, and I'm reaching my knee for the ground, keeping that piece as one thing. So I sit out to the side, and I kind of catch myself, and I reach this knee for the ground. You might have to move your hip over to that side, putting pressure, and I'm gonna hold everything nice and tight, and I'm trying to use these muscles to keep my knee off the ground. I'm not just going into like a passive pigeon stretch. Okay? So I'm gonna reach, that knee should stay in an ideal world about 1 inch off the ground. I contract, hold this for a second, and then I'm gonna press, using these muscles, myself back to the top. So I'm gonna push through the side of my foot, bringing myself all the way back. Okay? And that's 1 rep. Prescriptions for this guy are usually going to run like same thing as like the diagonal stretch and stuff like that. 10 reps, usually like 3 rounds or something like that. That 10th rep goes for a 10 count, and it goes out to the side. So this is number 9. I hold, come back to the top. That's 9. I come out, sit, hold, 2, 3, 9, 10, and come back to the top. Okay. Faults with this guy. Primarily, the biggest faults are holding yourself with your hands. You want your hip to hold the majority of your weight, but only so much as, like you don't go crazy with it, don't try to hurt yourself. The biggest thing that most people will do is they collapse this angle as they come down to the ground. So, if they're here, they don't just sit to the side, they sit forward into the side and close that angle down as they go, which makes that, it changes the lever and actually puts a lot of pressure on your knee. So make sure that that knee stays at about 90 degrees or greater. Sit out to the side, hold. You can obviously if I'm not super good at it, I can go to palms, go to my fingers, hold, contract, and then lift yourself back up. In an ideal world, you do that without your hands. It's like crazy, you've never seen anybody do that. Boxes also work, so you can get your leg elevated and then try to use that. That's pretty advanced. Stick with the ground for a little while and see how it goes.